Lightweight. This is going lightweight, buddy, lightweight. Hello, guys, welcome back to another episode with FC Ramsey, and it is the big clash after 25 days. Pep Guardiola, will he be able to take that revenge from the AFL against these Spurs and Postecoglou's? Man, what a night they will be having if they get this defeat. And yes, Manchester City, Pep Guardiola has got those contract extension, as well as some worries for Liverpool fans because they haven't yet faced citizens at Etihad nor at their home. So yes, Manchester City will definitely to look over some kind of victories, and it is a shock run of four consecutive defeats in all competitions, kicked off with a loss to Tottenham Hotspur in the EFL Cup as well. So yes, Guardiola back to his winning ways because he has got those clearances from the sporting director as well. And definitely Etihad is going to cook up Postecoglou. So what are your predictions? For me, if you take a look at the lineup for Guardiola, it is Foden who is there in the squad. Haaland, Bernardo Silva and Savino, the new signing, is preferred on the right wings much this season. Gundogan as well as Luis in the midfields, whereas Akanji and Stones on the centre backs. Guardiola, the defender striker, as always on the left backs. Carl Walker is there on the right back. This Englishman, Carl Walker, has to defend the likes of Son. As well as Udogi is there. Destiny Udogi, he is some kind of inverted backs positions. He is doing some kind of menaces many a times. But yes, on the likes of Tottenham with Madison and Bissouma on the midfields, as well as the likes of Sarr, Solanke and Kulusevski on the wing forwards. Vicario is the goalkeeping positions, but the centre back pairing of Dragusin and Davis, I think it is Romero. He is under injury. Yes, Christian Romero, Mike Moore, Van de Ven, Bentancur is suspended. Wilson as well as Richard Lisson are on injuries. So yes, Postecoglou talking about his substitutions. He has got Archie Gray, Hardy, Callum Olisi, Bergwell, Johnson, Timo Werner is there, Lancashire. So yes, Postecoglou, much worries for him for my predictions, because after 60th minutes he has got no such substitutions which can be that significant in this game. And yes, talking about the injuries for Manchester City, it is Oscar Bob, Jeremy Doku, Rodri, Kovacic is also injured, Ruben Diaz. Oh, wait. Should I need to make some changes for my predictions? It is Jeremy Doku. He is some kind of thigh injury, is there? Ruben Diaz. Kovacic is not there. But yes, City has got De Bruyne, Matheus Nunes, Jack Grealish, Jacob Wright, as well as Nathan Ake. Jacob Wright and James McTee, they can be seen in the midfield. So yes, Guardiola has those men who can prevail after these 60th minutes. And for me, going straight away for the prediction of this game, Manchester City are going to take that revenge against Tottenham with a 2-goal victory. That is a bold statement, but yes, as I always make these predictions too good, and for this game I go for City winning it 2-0. So yes, the lineups are over here. It is officially confirmed. And yes, the substitutions with the likes, if we can take that off Gundogan, if we can take down Savino, we can take down Lewis. Haaland not required for a substitution unless and until he gets some injury, but he is a monster and he never gets those injuries. So a clear statement from me that citizens are going to win 2-0 against Postecoglou, and this will be a revenge. If they get the 3 goals, it is not to be astonished, because yes, Tottenham are not having those substitutions after 68 minutes which they can boast of. But yes, talking about the head-to-head performance, it is Tottenham getting that victory in the EFL. In the past, City has got Manchester City again. It was a draw in 2023 where Tottenham has got that win also. So yes, all in all, I would say Tottenham are going to lose this under Citizens and Manchester City, with Pep Guardiola getting those contract extensions and his verbal talks with the Etihad as well as the new sporting director. He is going to be rocking. All my predictions 2-0, and we are just waiting for this game to begin as soon as it is possible. So that is what it is all about, and we are definitely going to take a view of it, that what is going to happen. Much is awaited. Can the Citizens get those victory, the revenge, the redemption, and the comeback which is needed? If you talk about Kulusevski, I mean from Tottenham, the stats which says that Brennan Johnson is their top goal scorer with the likes of Solanke also there. Son is there with 3 goals. Madison, the assist maker. All in all, Son, Madison, and Solanke are the men who are doing those lethal jobs for Postecoglou's men. That is what it is all about, these Spurs. And this is Etihad, my friends. So yes, City, if they are going to get signed some kind of good strategies, if we talk about these stats from Manchester City, it is Haaland, 12 goals. I mean, that is huge. So it is all about this game. It has just started, and we can just move on to the match center. If we are not correct over here, yes, this is the match center over here, and I can see this one prevailing. Yes, it is. The lineups are there on the screen. Let me just put a Q&A over here to the chat, that how many goals City are going to score today. So there is a chat Q&A over here, that how many goals Citizens are going to score today, and for me it is 2-0 for City, and they are getting big. Apart from that, there is nothing which we can just have. So that is all about it. Just pop out this chat so we can have a watch over here. With this win, if City crawls to the 26 points, Liverpool still has a game to play. That is the worry for them. That is something to be worried of. That is something to be worried of. So yes, apart from this game, we are also having the watch of Galatasaray from the Turkish league. They are at the top of the table, as well as Milan and Juventus. They are going head on with each other, but Vlahovic is the player absent from Juventus, and as well as Dinamo Zagreb. But the prime focus is that of City. They are going to win. That is what is required. That is what is required. That is Foden. Guardiola with that cross. Haaland nets it. No, Haaland finds the center of the box. Who was Haaland aiming at? Bernardo Silva on the left wing. Kulusevski with that tackle, but Guardiola is strong over there. That is the opening chances created by City. They are making those moves, guys. Citizens are making those moves. God hail Guardiola, the best manager of the Premier League. Yes, but that is after Manchester United's legendary Sir Alex Ferguson. Guardiola, is that Savino? Yes, it is Savino on the left wings. Look at his dribble. Oh my God. Look at that dribble from Savino. Walker, Lewis, Guardiola again, Silva. Pass it, Silva, pass it. Yes, don't hold the ball. Stones, Walker, Walker, Foden, give that to Guardiola. Yes, the Guardiola is there. Haaland is there. Give to Haaland. Haaland, score it. Score that, Haaland. Oh my God, what a miss that was from Haaland. It was that left footer of Haaland. Just look at it. How could you miss that, Haaland? It was on your left foot. I mean, the nets were just with Vicario on that presence. Haaland has missed it. Damn. What an opportunity in just 4 minutes. Haaland misses it. Come on, guys. You have to come back. Silva, Walker, Lewis. Foden is there on the right wings. Akanji, Lewis again. Gundogan. Silva on the left wings. Guardiola on the left wings again. Savino cutting in, giving that cross. City is looking lethal, my guys. City is looking lethal in the build-ups. Savino playing on the left wings, he is looking dangerous. Going to get that goal soon, guys. Going to get that goal soon. No need to worry. Calm down, have patience. Gundogan with that corner. Right footer from the left corners. Right footer curl. No, denied. Yes, Dragusin and Davis on the centre backs. Damn, Kulusevski trying to make those counters. Son as well as Solanke there. From the counters of Tottenham, Spurs making those counters, it will be a worry. Get those goals, guys. Get those goals. Luis again. Foden. What a dribbling Foden is doing against Udogi. Luis again. Look at that fluidity. Look at that fluidity which City is having. Luis trying to get to the edge of the box. Denied. Akanji to Bernardo Silva. Gundogan with that cross. Walker, you were close, man. Look at that fluidity which City is playing. This was needed and this was absent from the Manchester City players. But with this contract extension, this is a warning for the Liverpool fans. This is a warning for Arne Slot. This is a warning for Anfield. Look at that fluidity which Manchester City is playing with their formations. But yes, Tottenham, don't give them that time to settle, guys. Don't give Spurs that time to settle. Get that early goal, they will be under pressure. Get that early goal, they will be under pressure. Gundogan, Silva, Akanji back to Bernardo. Stones, Lewis, Walker to Stones. Ederson, Ederson two stones. Gundogan, Akanji dribbling it. Silva on the left wings. Looking on those short build-ups. Gundogan again. Foden, can he shoot it? No, denied. Scoring opportunities coming for Manchester City. Scoring opportunities are coming for Manchester City because there is not Romero on the centre backs. Dragusin and Davis are defending. As for the predictions, I have gone for those 2 goals win for City at the Etihad. They have to get that goal. They are making those chances. They are creating those chances. Vicario, Dragusin, Pedro Porro is staying bit high. So yes, Tottenham are trying to outnumber Manchester City defenders. Son, Solanke and Kulusevski staying on the far forwards. No worries guys, come on, you can get it. Lewis, Walker, Foden, miss pass, Son is there. Damn, that was a dangerous cross inside the box of Manchester City. But no worries for Ederson. Guardiola. Moving away. Back to Silva. Akanji, Lewis. Look at that defensive midfield aspects of Lewis. He is staying so speedy. He is staying so deep. That is a tackle for Foden. The referee has called for a free kick. City are making those moves, guys. City are making those moves. City are definitely making those moves. They are looking scary. Their fluidity in the position of their players, they are looking damn scary. They are looking damn scary. City are looking damn scary. Believe me, guys, this is not what was expected for City because yes, they had got those defeats, but then also they will get it. That goal is required. Get that goal. Get it. Oh my god. Just a miss that is. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a game this is happening. I mean, chances are coming up and high for the citizens in this game, and they are looking lethal. They are looking dangerous. I mean, Haaland getting those chances, but yes, some sort of clinical finishings, both of those shots from his left foot, but he just can't get, I mean, he just can't get those goals. Walker, Foden. Bissouma is getting bit physically strong against Foden. That will be the worry of this game. So yes, Foden has to change his positions bit on the far wings. Bissouma and Sar are looking physically more stronger than Foden. Foden has to get some kind of dribblings against them. Talking about the gameplay, I mean the game time which Foden has got. Kulusevski on the edge of the box. Damn, that is the first goal which this Spurs has got. It is Madison. What an astonishing cross that was from Kulusevski. What a cross that was from Kulusevski. It was looking that some kind of counters will make worries. I mean, just look at the defenders who were present over there. Yes, it was Kulusevski moving to the left wings. Guardiola had a missed tackle. Kulusevski getting it. Damn, that was Stones and he just couldn't get that header. Just look at that cross from Kulusevski. So whose mistake was that? Was that Stones or was that Walker? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Madison was just on the right spot. Madison was just on the right spot. It was the mistake which John Stones has to admit, whom he was man marking. Dang, Tottenham has got that first goal. Our predictions were there that Manchester City are going to win by 2-0, but yes, Tottenham has scored. What is in store for Guardiola? Man, Lewis. But yes, City is looking good in their fluidity. They will get those goals. Haaland has got those scoring opportunities, but he was not that clinical. He missed it. But yes, scoring opportunities will come. It's only 14 minutes into the game. In just 14 minutes, I mean, my predictions just failed. I was waiting for City going to win with 2 goals. But it is Tottenham who has scored their first goal. Damn. Just a single opportunity for Tottenham, and what a cross that was from Kulusevski straight for Madison, and he just nails it. But yes, John Stones, that was, if you consider it his mistake or it is that of Walker, but Madison was left unmarked inside the box of Manchester City. If Ruben Dias would have been there, this goal wouldn't have considered. Akanji, Guardiola, build up, left wings. Guardiola has got that foot and shoot it. Oh my god, what a miss that is. Oof. Every time Manchester City is getting the ball in the box of Tottenham, bang, that was a left footer and Foden was bit high on the crossbar. Silva again breaking that interception, but that is a missed pass to Lewis. Madison, Bissouma, Davis, Reguilon. Bissouma is staying on the defensive midfields. Look at that Madison playmaking. He is dropping so deep. Son on the left wings. Walker. What a cross Son was making. I mean, it was Kulusevski just trying to get a touch to it. Sa, Bissouma, Madison. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Tottenham are getting a bit of position in the gameplay. Reguilon, Davis, Madison, Son, back to Madison, Davis again. Solanke has dropped in, Son, Kulusevski again. So yes, that is what they are doing. They are dropping one of their attacks and they are getting those crosses. That is what Postecoglou has found lethal against Manchester City. But that cross from Kulusevski, do you think that Guardiola has a missed tackle because he gave that? What a goal from Son! Damn, good save. Edison has done that good save. What a save from Ederson and what a goal that was from Son. This is the best game of this weekend, guys. which is happening over here. Anything can happen. Everything is going so epic in everything, every aspect. Tottenham not having those positions, but yes, from their wings, especially Kulusevski as well as Son, they are giving those crosses, those curlers outside the box. Damn dangerous Tottenham is also looking. Kulusevski with that cross, no, no touch to it. Good job from Ederson. Guardiola, do something, Pep. 18 minutes and 40 seconds on this watch, but still City hasn't scored. So many scoring opportunities were there for Foden as well as Haaland, but none could get. Damn, that is a missed pass. There is Madison Son. What? Damn, that is the second goal in just 19 minutes and 15 seconds. Tottenham has scored twice. I mean, on the defensive aspects, City is looking so fragile. What is this happening now? What is this happening? What is this going on? Madison scoring twice? I mean, Madison is just looting away these centre backs like the old school playmates. Son trying to get it, he was man marked, but look at Walker. Look at Walker, where he was. I mean, that is the mispass in the build ups which has created those two goals. Guardiola gave that, and it was a mispass. Luis was staying high. Madison gets it, gives that to Son. Son tries to dribble past, but no, he just juggles it to Madison. What a one-on-one passing from Madison. And yes, Guardiola committing those mistakes in the first one. That was some kind of bad tackle, giving those empty spaces, especially to Kulusevski. And in this second goal, that is a missed pass. Damn. Damn. Tottenham getting those two opportunities and just scoring it so good. It is all left in this game for City to get those comebacks. Apart from that, in this first half, City played good, making those build-ups, especially early in those 15 minutes. But yes, these two goals are the deciding factors of this game. City has to make those comebacks. Come on, guys, you have to make it. Bernardo Silva, Stones, Walker, back to Stones. There is some kind of miscommunications between Stones and Walker, which is not looking good. Savino, Guardiola, Haaland again. What a left footer. My God, how can you miss that, Haaland? What are you doing? Whew. Savino, Guardiola, Haaland got that left footer. Haaland has got those chances, but yes, he has missed. Stones with that tackle. It was for Solanke. The referee blows the whistle. Look at that left footer. Oh, Haaland, get that goal, buddy. Get that goal. You have to be on this scoring spree. Play aggressive, guys. Play aggressive. Don't let Tottenham waste the time with the possession because they are not going to build up. They are going to give those long balls. Luis interception. I mean, in the midfields, Gundogan, he is a waste. If you talk about Gundogan, he is a waste. I mean, being a German, Gundogan, I mean, his capabilities in the midfields, Gundogan is a waste. Truly speaking, guys, Gundogan is a waste. If you guys hate me, if you guys deny me, I have nothing to say. But yes, Gundogan in the midfields, especially to talk about him, he is a waste. Pop, 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 pop. Just look at it. 4 shots taken by Manchester City so far. 3 shots taken by Tottenham. 2 scoring opportunities. 2 big chances they created. They got those goals. And out of those 4 shots, one from Foden, 3 from Haaland, one on target. Bang, 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 bang. Nothing is happening good. Come on, City, you have to score. Come on, get this corner converted, guys. Get this corner converted. I mean, don't allow this corner to get converted. I mean, 2 of the goals which Tottenham has scored, they were masterclass. Masterclass goals they have scored, guys. If you just look at those scoring opportunities which they created, it was masterclass. It was masterclass. Gundogan, Silva, City is taking their time for those build-ups. Lewis, Walker, back to Stones. Lewis again. Oh, Gundogan. Akanji. That is Guardiola. Silva is staying deep. Gundogan 2 stones. Walker again. Haaland. No. Hala moment. Good passing, guys. Good passing. Again, you are gaining that momentum. Just hold on this momentum. Foden again. Score it. What? I mean, look at that cross from Guardiola. It was for Foden. Just he needed was to just give a back touch, a heel touch for Haaland. But yes, he went for those cross. I mean, just from the center, that cross to whom he was giving. Oh, press, guys, press. Damn, Tottenham is creating those press moments. I mean, one, two, three, four, five Tottenham players just counter-attacking with 4 City players. Where are the other City players? I mean, Gundogan and Silva are making those drop-down movements so slow. What is this happening? I mean, just look at that counter from Kulusevski. One, two, three, four. Just 4 Manchester City players were inside the box, whereas there were 5 Tottenham players. But yes, that was a missed pass by them. Anyhow, Vicario, Bisoma, Davis. City is doing everything good apart from those 2 masterclass goals. But yes, on the defensive aspects, what the strategy they are taking with those 3 center backs, it is not happening because yes, Stones is not a regular, whereas Ruben Diaz was there. Just look at it. There are one, two, three, four Tottenham players on the counters, whereas only three centre backs are staying, whereas Luis is not dropping down, as well as the likes of neither Silva or Gundogan are dropping down. I mean, the space which Tottenham is creating is because that defensive midfield aspects where one of those City players has to drop down. Just look at it. Haaland has come to the box for those. I mean, for those interceptions, Haaland has dropped to the centre backs. Who is there on the centre forwards for City? What a formation City is playing. Suddenly they are changing it so drastically. I mean, it was good, looking good for those attacks. Yes, Savino, you have got foot and you have got Haaland. Pass it to Haaland. What a pass that was. Dang it, man. Something is not cooking good in the build-ups, especially after those two goals. Luis tackles it good. Give it to Silva. What? That was a foul? How could that be a foul? How could that be a foul? John Brooks being the referee. How could that be a foul? Luis again with that interception. Luis is getting those interceptions. He is building up with Foden. Guardiola is there. What a header that was, man. Come on. I can't watch this. Vicario is saving like something big monster hell standing on the nets. How is he going to save such headers? Oh my god, that was offside. Anyways, that was offside. The flags went was not raised, but yes, that was offside. That was clear offside. Akanji against Kulusevski, you have to man mark. You have to man mark. Don't give him that space to run or make those dribbles. Just man mark him. Gundogan again on the build-ups. Walker is moving high up on the pitch on the right wings. Haaland, Foden staying too close. Silva cutting in into the midfield. Luis, Walker, two stones. Foden has to drop in, man. Foden has to drop in. I mean, the strategy, the build up where Foden. Oh, Walker, get that shot, Walker, get that shot or a cross. No, Luis. Oh. That is some kind of free kick. I think Udogi will get some card. No, no card for Udogi. So yes, Walker has a tough job because he has two man mark Son as well as there is Udogi as well as Madison is there. So somewhat in those midfield positions he has to be there because Foden is just staying on the edge of the box. That is what the gap Tottenham is getting. Ah, nothing is going good. Lewis staying on the center aspects, Gundogan and Silva staying on the left midfields. Foden is also dropping into the center of the box along with the likes of Haaland. Walker is getting two solitary reaper in the right midfields, on the right backs as well as on the right wings. That is the place where they have to play. Because that central idea of Guardiola is with that prime focus which Savino is there. Savino is that prime idea which Guardiola is moving. But yes, Foden has to just move bit wide. He has to create those opportunities. What a stunning these two goals were. How could Tottenham score like that? That cross from Kulusevski to Madison, that was a masterpiece, as well as that build up from Madison with the likes of Son, that was also massive. Those two were just stunning goals. I wasn't expecting things. My predictions was City winning two goals against these Spurs, but yes, it is Tottenham who has scored twice. It is all left for City to get those comebacks. Walker back to Stones, Silva, go for those wide. Yes, Guardiola is there. Guardiola to Savino, cut in. No, look at the midfield. There is no one present. That is what the deficit City is having. Every time they are going for Foden and Haaland, while there is no one on the edge of the box to get those receiving ends. Silva, Stones, Walker again, Lewis, Foden, Walker, back to Foden. Foden has a missed pass. Foden has a missed pass. Kulusevski again, but no, Tottenham is in no mood for counters because they have got those two goals. And yes, they are looking bit, subtle as well as in their own half. In the first half, they would just now want to defend unless and until they get some big chances in those counters. So yes, City must take the position and get those build-ups. Savino, wow, what a tackle that was from Sar. Solanke, ha, that is a foul which Solanke has considered. Silva winning it. Guardiola on the left wings. Get that into the center half. Haaland is there. Luis, Gundogan. Look at that playmaking of Gundogan. What is he doing in the center midfield? What is Gundogan doing? Just look at him. Look at that playmaking of Gundogan. I really don't like that player Gundogan at all. He is good. He plays good. He has got those credentiality. He has got those aspects to talk about. But for me, Gundogan, I don't like his playmaking, man. I don't really like Gundogan. He's a waste. He should be thrown on the dustbin. These two players, Gundogan and Timo Werner, I really hate these two players. What is that which is happening over here? Build up, guys, build up. Vukufu. What is this which is happening? What is this which is happening? Get that straight, get that straight, get that goal incoming, man. At least score once in the first half. You have to get those goals. Suddenly things are not looking good for City. They are losing their confidence, they are losing their build-ups. I mean, four consecutive wins for City in all the aspects. This will be the fifth one unless and until they go for those comebacks. Come on, Guardiola. That was Madison again. I mean, who was Stone's man marking? Madison scoring those two goals were masterclass. They were just masterclass. I mean, that were two masterclass goals which Tottenham has scored, and especially from the counters. That wasn't expected, but yes, you have to get those goals incoming, guys. You have to get those goals incoming. Postecoglou, much worries for him. I mean, I really don't know what is in store. Is this going to be that win for Tottenham? Because after 60th minutes, believe me, guys, Tottenham doesn't have, I mean, Postecoglou doesn't have those substitutions which is required for this game. He has got the likes of injuries of Moore, Romero, Van de Ven, Bentancur is suspended, Wilson Odobert as well as Richarlison. But yes, Lancashire will be there for those attacking aspects. Lancashire has made his debut in the Europa League. That was against Galatasaray. Timo Werner will be seen. Bergwell, Archie Gray. These will be the substitutions which Postecoglou can make. But yes, you have got De Bruyne that will be on the second half. Definitely, we need a drop down from Gundogan. That is what the requirement will be. What a scoring chance! Bissouma was there. Damn, Tottenham going for that third goal. That is that defensive pivotal midfield player which Manchester City is lacking, and the absence of Rodri is just giving them those scores. And yes, it is Kovacic. He is also injured. What an advantage! Son is there inside the box. Kulusevski to Son, but no. Thank God they got some interception. Walker, Haaland, Savino cuts in. Yes, good job, guy. Good job, boy. Good job. Get that shot. No. Foden again. Changing the wings. Silva. Guardiola with that cross. Oh, nothing is looking incoming, especially for Manchester City after those two goals. Silva again with that cross. Haaland. Ah, no. Haaland is making those headers to the center of the box. Why is he not going for those nets? Gundogan, Stones, Akanji, Guardiola, Silva with that cross. Foden! That wasn't that easy to score. I mean, everyone is not Cristiano Ronaldo to score those type of overhead shots, but yes, Foden should have at least got the position of the ball inside the box instead of going for those first time shots. That is a very harsh anticipation because sitting on our couches we are making, but yes, on the pitch they are playing too good. Son against Walker, Lewis is there, Foden, Gundogan changing the direction of the gameplay, Guardiola running high up on the pitch. Yes, he is. Guardiola is there. Man, Reguicin is overpacing Guardiola. I mean, look at that energy with Dragusin just getting with those two goals. Dragusin is getting overpaced against Guardiola. I mean, just expecting before the start of this match, I was hoping that Dragusin as well as Davis, I mean, Foden and Haaland will just deliver bombs as well as bazookas. But now Dragusin is playing that character. What a corner Gundogan is playing. 44 minutes are up. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. How much at a time? How much at a time? Do tell us. Get one goal, guys. Get one goal. If not, get that goal, but yes, don't at least concede in this first half. So, yes, 45 minutes are up and 3 minutes off at a time. Tottenham is wasting their position, not doing any build ups. Yes, they are. Madison. Madison to Sar. That is Udogi. Udogi to Son. Kulusevski back to Son. Madison again to Kulusevski. Dejan Kulusevski give that position. I mean, Kulusevski is such a great player. I mean, that cross from him for Madison at that right moment, and John Stones marking whom we don't know, but yes, in terms of headers, he is bit weak. Odoki finding Solanke, Madison one on one with Lewis. What a tackle going on the pitch. Madison being pushed off the pitch by Carl Walker. Look at that aggression Carl Walker is having. Carl Walker is having those aggressions because it is Madison who has scored. That is the aggression both of the players are having. At the Etihad, Tottenham scoring 2 goals in the first half against City. Are they making those histories again, getting back to back 2 wins? Or it is Manchester City getting those comeback? Because they are on a 4 games losing streak. This will be the 5th game if they don't get that comeback. I mean, my prediction was what a pass that is. No, that is offside. The flags are raised. That is offside. I mean, my predictions for this game was it was City winning by 2 goals, but it has just turned that opposite. I mean, the centre back pairing of Akanji and Stones, they are good, but those 2 goals which the Spurs has scored, I mean, they were masterclass. They were peace, magical shots. So we know Getting that block. Yes, Savino on the right wings. Get that goal, guys. Get that cross. Get that goal. Haaland. No, denied. That was Vicario. Oh my god, what a first half. And Tottenham scoring those two goals. It just, my mind is just blown off. I mean, just look at it, guys. Just look at it. I mean, let me show you these stats. Oh, what a first half. Everything, whatever you talk about this game, I mean, Tottenham has, if you talk about the total shots, just five, four on target. I mean, magical shots they were. Whereas Haaland getting those 10 shots, only two on target. I mean, not Haaland, Manchester City getting those 10 shots, two on target. Big chances, just once. But yes, just look at it. In the third minute, Haaland got that left footer. It was a miss. Fifth minute, Haaland getting again. That was blocked. 11th minute, Haaland, but that was some save by Vicario. 13th minute, Madison scores that goal. That was, I mean, master class from Kulusevski. That cross right into the box. West Stones was there, but West Walker was far off, and some sort of missed tackle from Guardiola. What a conversion that was from Madison on the 13th minute. I mean, everything you talk about this goal, which Kulusevski and Madison scored on the 13th minute, it was just mind blowing. I mean, you can't just map this goal anyway. Oof. Foden's getting that left footer 16 minutes. That was a miss. Son again. That curler from Son on the 18th minute. It was all the likes of Ederson saving it. Apart from that, nothing was there. 20th minute, Madison. That was a goal. I mean, that masterpiece where Guardiola just gets that miss pass for Luis as well as Gundogan. It was all the likes of Son getting that pass for Madison and Madison building up, getting that goal. It was also a masterclass. 22nd minutes, Haaland again a miss. Foden again a miss. Solanke, that was a save. Savino on the 36 minutes, just look at it. That was a save. Savino hasn't got those clear scoring opportunities in this game, and neither he has been looking that lethal from the left wings. But yes, on the first 15 minutes, it was all about him doing those creative chances for Haaland as well as Foden. 42nd minutes, Bissouma missing, Savino again 43rd, Foden 43rd, Akanji 45th header. That is all about the first half. 246 passes, not much, which was expected. 208 that from Tottenham. Tottenham has got those positions, especially after these two goals. 9, 10 total shots, 6 on target. Yes, yes, yes. Inside the box, 6 shots inside the box from Manchester City. Just look at this. This stat will haunt you much. 8 shots inside the box. I mean, all were just a save or were a miss. Whereas Tottenham got 3 inside the box and 2 were goals. But this stat will haunt you more because 263 passes, 94% accuracy. In the clinical finishings, I would say City are just timing bit low because they had got those scoring opportunities but they missed. And on the defensive aspects, if you talk about, I would say that it was just those two masterclass goals. I would just not, I mean, say that some of the defending aspects, yes, Guardiola has some miss pass. Akanji was there in some kind of mispass build-ups. Stones was left unmarking Madison. But then also I would say that those were two masterclass goals which Kulusevski, Son as well as Madison scoring for those two. They were brilliant. Super. Ah, that is the two goals with City are down. Look at this table with this loss. If this goes on like this, City will be on 23. Tottenham will clinch up the table. I mean, they were so down. They were at the number 10th or number 11th position. 12 games, 6 wins. Oh, Chelsea getting their win very close to Manchester City. But yes, Liverpool still has a game to play. And if they win, just look at the fixtures of Liverpool. Yes, they are going to face Southampton. Boom, boom, boom. But that is some kind of away game for them. If they win past Southampton, then they will be at 31. I mean, the deficiency of 8 points, that will be huge. But yes, Liverpool gets those defeat, especially on the rise of the second half of the season after the winter breaks. Arsenal with today's win are at the fourth. Chelsea has also been, but that is the goal points also 9, goal difference also 9. But yes, they have scored more goals, 23, whereas Arsenal has scored 12. That is what the difference. Chelsea and Arsenal are moving edge on edge to each other, whereas City is there, but they need to get the comeback on this game because Liverpool will get too far to catch hold of. That is what the worry for Manchester City and Tottenham. But yes, talking about Milan and Juventus, it is still a draw which is going on, as well as Galatasaray. Yes, Galatasaray has got that win. And in this table, Galatasaray are at the top. Boo, boo, boo. Galatasaray are at the top. 12 games, 11 wins. Ha, that is huge. That is huge. Whereas Dinamo Zagreb, yes, they haven't yet scored. And look at this table, guys. Oh, Dinamo has at that third spot, 14, 7 wins, 3 losses. So, not much worthy. So yes, there is a Q&A over here that how many goals will City score today? If it is 1, if it is 2, or if they are going to get those 3 goals come back. That will be huge. I'm waiting for that moment for City to score those 3 goals and get those win. Ah. So yes, the number game is over here. Do stay tuned to it. I will be also taking a break and I will be back in just 1 to 2 minutes. Do stay tuned to the stream. And yes, those of you who are watching the stream, do give us those like, share, and subscribe moments. That will definitely give us a boost. And talking about these substitutions which is required, I would definitely say Gundogan needs to be dropped in and Kevin De Bruyne must get into the pitch. Whether Savino is going to be dropped or not, I can't rely on it because you have got Nunes. After 68 minutes, yes, you will get Nunes on the playmaking, but yes, Kevin De Bruyne must be called on to the pitch. He is that player. He has to make those passes, especially the likes of Gundogan and Lewis. They are not looking good. That is what is required. Ederson is there, but he couldn't get those saves. Yes, that wasn't possible. So yes, I will take a break of 1 to 2 minutes. Do stay tuned, guys, and those of you who are watching it, do give us those like, share, and subscribe. Supporting for Manchester City. Let's hope can they get those comebacks or not. We will be seeing in the second half. So yes, I will be taking a break and back. Do stay tuned, guys. We need City for those comebacks. Get those two equalizers. Get that third goal. Get that third goal. Get those two goals. Come back. Get those I mean, comebacks. It is required. It is enough. Enough is enough, man. Come on, Haaland. Come on, Foden. You have to score. You have to be on the scoring spree. Get those converted. Get those converted. It is required. The need of the hour is there any kind of substitutions which are going to be made? I don't think so. Because yes, the substitutions are not required. Yes, that is Akanji. He can be seen. I think Nathan Ake is going to come to the pitch. Nathan Ake is going to be coming on the pitch. Nathan Ake is seen coming onto the pitch. Where is Pep Guardiola? Premier League, man. Spurs are doing so good in this game. This is mind blowing. So, yes, the second half starts over here. I mean, in the second half, is City has to get big. They have to play those chances. They have to get those conversions, especially on the clinical aspects. They have to make those chances coming and they have to get it right. Apart from that, there is nothing more which is needed. Rodri is being missed, man. Rodri is being missed. He should have been there. As well as Kovacic is also missing. I mean, those two are a big setback. Those two are a definite big setback. Nothing is much left. Nothing is much left, guys. Nothing is much left. Tottenham is looking bit aggressive in the second half as well, but yes, they are in no mood of going for that third goal. They are looking bit reluctant on the pitch. So yes, these substitutions which are being made so far, it is Nathan Ake and John Stones has been dropped. So yes, Guardiola has identified that it was John Stones who was, but I would say that it wasn't the mistake of John Stones because those two were classic goals which has been scored. I mean, two of the goals, Kulusevski with that cross for Madison, and in that second goal, Madison getting those build-ups with the likes of Son, that were two masterclass. Rather, I would say that in the midfields, no one is looking for those interceptions when Tottenham are going for those build-ups. That is what the deficit is. And yes, Guardiola doing those tackles, they were also bit lazy. Guardiola to Lewis, Nadanake, Lewis, Akanji, Gundogan, Walker, Foden on the midfield. Again, Kulusevski, Son, Solanke is also there, but that was a bit overweight pass for Solanke. That is the third goal. Oh my god. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro has scored that third goal. Oh my god. That is the third goal. I mean, in the midfield, if you talk about the absence of Rodri, the absence of Kovacic, especially in the build-ups, Tottenham is having a fun. Tottenham is having a fun over here. Foden gets that miss pass, but look at that challenge from Walker as well as Akanji. There was no one left in the midfield. Just look at that late run from Akanji. I mean, you can just presume that without our defensive midfield, this is going to be worse. Bang. Shoo, shoo. I mean, at Etihad, City is down by 3 goals. I mean, and none even scored. When is the last time we had a watch like this for Manchester City? That is the booking. I guess Lewis is going to get that yellow card. I think it's time Now for Sabino. After 60th minute, Savino must be dropped down and Kevin De Bruyne must be given that opportunity to score. Speechless. We are speechless. Postecoglou, he has found those crack spots against Guardiola. That is what the part which City is lagging. Just look at the defensive midfield aspects. That is what Walker is trying to contribute to the team with his build-ups. But yes, alone Walker can he play at the defensive midfields. I hope more miseries don't contribute to this. At least get few goals with the build-ups. Pedro Porro, Solanke is there, but a good tackle from Akanji. Silva again, Foden is there, Savino, Haaland. But look at the midfield, it is just quite absent. Lewis can be seen making those midfield box to box movements, but where is Gundogan? Ake, Guardiola, Gundogan. Cross the wings, man, cross the wings. Why are you not crossing the wings? Change the direction of the gameplay. Yes, Luis has done it. Savino, Luis again, but no, that was denied. Walker, Silva, Savino, Gundogan are not making those moves, guys. The thing which is lacking is that of the midfield, especially in those interceptions where Tottenham are creating those build-ups, especially on the counters. No one is there for those interceptions, as well as in the build-ups from the midfields. No one is there, and Gundogan playing there. Just a lame part he is doing. Silva, Savino on the right wings. 57 minutes on the clock. Damn! Suddenly the crosses are getting so grounded. Okay, one on one against Solanke. Yes, that is a good tackle. Look at that challenge from Sar. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Silva, Savino, Walker, back to Savino. All of these Spurs are down to their defensive aspects. Guardiola on the left wings. Damn, Nadanake got a touch to it. But that deflection wasn't that efficient to get some goal. So corner incoming, guys. Gundogan, what a corner that is, a short pass to Lewis. Haaland has got that opportunity. Oh my god, that hits the top post. Man, that was a shot. Haaland just got it. It just touches the man. Yes, it touches the top post. Oh my god. Just few inches. Just few inches deep, it would have been a miraculous goal from Haaland with that left footer. Bad time today, guys. This is the bad time. I mean, things are getting negative, things are getting worse, things are looking bad, goals are not incoming, the chances which we are creating, there is nothing which can be seen, everything is getting a miss. Silva, Guardiola scoring. Oh my god, how many more misses are we going to witness today? How many more misses are we going to witness today in this game? This is not the time in favor of Manchester City. Everything is going worse. Everything. Guardiola got that shot every time. Whenever I have seen Guardiola scoring, he goes for those top corners on the post. But yes, this was a grounded shot, and Pedro Porro getting those interceptions quite good. So some sort of substitutions can be seen on the sidelines. But Guardiola, are you going to make that substitution, boy? Talking about Ake, he has been doing defensively good as compared to that of Stones. so yes, Postecoglou is making his substitutions, and Son is called off the pitch. I mean, Son has had a class performance as well as Kulusevski has had those class performance. So Son handing over his captainship band to Madison. Johnson coming onto the pitch. I hope more miseries are not incoming for Manchester City. Madison Dragusin with that clearance. So yes, Johnson is making his appearances on the left wings. Walker, Savino, Mundogan, Ake, Guardiola, Lewis, Gundogan again, Walker. Make those build up, guys. Make those build up. Get close to the edge of the box. Yes, it is Guardiola. Take that shot. What a shot that is. Why are you going for those finishing? Guardiola just loft it onto the, cross for Haaland. This is a nightmare which we are witnessing over here. This is a nightmare which we are witnessing over here. I would have Just never dreamt about this. The Tottenham are scoring those three goals. I mean, City not even scoring once, whereas that of 14 shots, just two on target. I mean, clinically, they have been bad, but yes, on the defensive aspects, the absence of Kovacic as well as Rodri, City are just getting, I mean, badly exposed. Again, some sort of counters. That is Johnson Kulusevski again inside the box. Oh my god, thank god that is a save from Ederson. Oh my god, please save. Oh, I mean, what a run that was from Johnson again. Thank god that wasn't the fourth goal incoming. And Ederson, what a save he had. Guardiola, okay, get some build up, guys. Get some build up. Okay, to Lewis, Walker, Walker to Silva, back to Walker, Walker with that cross, Haaland, no, denied by Dragwison. Ake, Guardiola, Luis, that shot, man, no, far off the post. I mean, I guess this would be the 15th or the 16th shot attempt. I mean, at Etihad, City are playing, and out of those 15 shots, only two on target. This is astonishing. This is unbelievable. This is not football. This is something else which is playing over here. Silva, Foden, Guardiola, Ake, Kanji. I mean, this is what City is not known for, especially under Guardiola. Savino on the right wings, dribbling past. No, denied. Penalty. Oh my god, no. Oh, 67 minutes, 30 seconds. Rodri can be seen sitting on that lounge. But yes, he is having those injuries. Come to the pitch, boy, come to the pitch. I hope you get those injuries recover very soon. I mean, in the midfields, City has been exposed, especially on the defensive part. But the things would have been quite different if City would have got those one or two goals in the first 15 to 20 minutes with those chances. Header for Haaland! Oh my god. That header from Haaland was much taller than his height. I mean, oh my god. Haaland. Haaland got that header. Look at that jump. Ooh, 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 ooh. Worries incoming, guys. Worries incoming. Build ups are not looking good. Akanji, Guardiola, Akanji again, Walker, Bernardo Silva. Ederson to Guardiola, back to Lewis. I mean, why the cameraman is always just taking the angle so wide and so far? I mean, especially in the Premier League, such type of view from the cameraman is not seen. But look at this match, the cameraman is staying way high up on the pitch or whatever it is. The players are looking too small. So we know on the right wings, Walker, Gundogan. So we know all of these Spurs players are just down for those defensive aspects. Guardiola, Kanji, Ake, Walker, Silva. That is that corner incoming. Oh my god. Crosses incoming, corners incoming, lofted passes, through passes, getting those touches inside the box, but the goals are not coming. Everything is incoming, but only the thing which is not happening is the goal. And that is the difference in this game. That is what the difference. 71 minutes. Still no goal scored. So finally, it is Kevin De Bruyne who can be seen. So De Bruyne on the sidelines, he is going to make his appearance. Yes, he is. Foden. That was a shot, but no power to that. No worries for Vicario. That is what Nadanake is doing. He is just getting those headers and those interceptions against those long balls. So we know cutting in, yes, he has, but that is a missed pass for Foden. And talking about Sar Bissouma on the defensive midfields, they are doing so good. But it is Madison with those two goals in the first half, creating those disturbances. And yes, it is Grealish. So yes, Guardiola is making Grealish as well as the likes of De Bruyne, both creative playmakers coming onto the pitch. Late substitution, Savino being called off, De Bruyne coming onto the pitch, and yes, Rico Lewis too. So yes, more of the attacks incoming, but yes, Rico Lewis was the player who was getting those interceptions in the midfield. But still, Guardiola believes in Bernardo Silva and Gundogan. Belief is a good thing, but yes, scoring goals on the pitch based on your playing form is also a different aspect. Silva is there. Damn, denied. Every time everything is getting denied. Whatever, however, whichever way they are getting those crosses, they are getting those. Everything is getting denied. I mean, what a game this is happening. So yes, Milan and Juventus has ended with no goals scored and points being shared. But it is the loss which is Manchester City going to face. That is the most disheartening aspect. Gundogan to Silva. Silva with that cross for Haaland, but Vicario was there. Suddenly the crosses for Haaland have stopped incoming, and his miss, especially in the first half. I mean, whatever Haaland has got in this game, he has missed. That is a bad time for Manchester City. And yes, you have to deal with it. Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne. Look at Pedro Porro, how he is defending. I mean, that was Davis, my mistake. Walker, De Bruyne. Gundogan, get it? What is Gundogan doing so close to the first post? Why are you not just giving it to the center of the box where there was Haaland as well as there was Foden and Grealish? So close to the post, and then also you are missing those chances. That is damn annoying. De Bruyne with that cross, but interception coming, man. How many interceptions and how many missed passes and how many non-clinical finishings are we going to witness in this game for Manchester City? Foden with that left footer. I mean, look at that shot from Gundogan. It was straight for Vicario, not a slight angle or some sort of wide movements can be seen. He just hits that shot straight to Vicario. Vicario doesn't even make those moves, and it was straight to his body. This is damn annoying. Look at that challenge from Bernardo Silva to Madison. I mean, that would have been a red card. Bernardo Silva is safe. That the referee over here, he is Mr. Brooks. I mean, what is his name? Yes, John Brooks. I hope none of the players get some kind of booking because it will add more worse and negative scenarios for Manchester City. Dragosin, that is a miss pass. 78 minutes into the gameplay, City hasn't yet scored a single goal. Ake to Gundogan, Akanji. I mean, what is the build up which is happening in the midfield? I am not being able to understand. I mean, City are getting exposed so much. Look at it. De Bruyne as well as Silva staying so close to the right midfields. Haaland, De Bruyne, Haaland, score it, body, score! When are you going to score, man? What is this Vicario is doing? Brawl, brawl, that is a brawl going on the pitch. Do you want more fighters? Let me incoming. I will show you who is the big brawl of the brother. I will show you the brawl. I hope the referee doesn't give any red card on this. Referee is talking to De Bruyne. I think that is that booking. Thank God that is a yellow card. I mean, City players are losing their patience on the pitch. Both De Bruyne and Sar getting those booking. Haaland to De Bruyne, it was Haaland was getting that. But what Kevin De Bruyne just even what was that? Kevin De Bruyne just even get a touch to it. Look at it. Haaland gets that shot. No, no, no. Kevin De Bruyne just didn't even get that touch to his legs. I mean, this decision from Brooks, the referee on the pitch, must be considered. City players are losing their patience, man. City players are looking bad in shape and losing their patience. I hope not much worries are seen incoming. Grealish finding that interception. Walker to Ake. Ake to Akanji. Guardiola. Gundogan. I mean, in the midfields, none of those wing forwards are making those inverted backs. As well as Gundogan. Look at that positioning of Gundogan on the pitch where he is playing. I mean, he's just playing for the stats of his passes as well as his touches, but he is not contributing anything on the pitch. Ake to Bernardo Silva, get that goal incoming, guys. Cross from Silva, but that was a block from Sar. Sar, Bisoma, Pedro, Sar again. Foden, Foden, Foden. No, man. Release to Akanji. That was a block. Corner, De Bruyne. De Bruyne trying with his left footer. He is looking possessed. Keep that patience, guys. Don't lose away that tempo. Bernardo Silva with that left footer, it was nowhere near to the post. What a wide shot that was. I mean, every shot which Manchester City players have just got those opportunities, everything they have just shot so wide off the post, and that too at their home of Etihad. That is bit annoying. De Bruyne to Grealish. 84 minutes on the clock. De Bruyne again. Guardiola, shoot it, man! When are you going to get that goal? I am not liking this game anymore. So many shots, so many attempts, but everything is just off the post. But anyways, that was offside, man. That was offside. Oh, I mean, Manchester City players, they are looking so down that whatever shot they are making, everything is just going off the post. Silva, Walker, Akanji, Ake, Ake to De Bruyne. Yes, De Bruyne is there on the left wings. Not happening, man. Not happening. Everything is going so negative over here. Grealish, has he kept the ball? Yes. No, that is a goal kick. But what is that referee pointing it? It is the linesman who has just raised the flag. Yes, the ball is off the pitch. So yes, 86 minutes. Can Manchester City get that one goal at least? Bernardo Silva, Walker against Pedro Porro. No, that wasn't Pedro Porro. It was Odogi. 86 minutes 28 seconds, and it is Odogi who is just down to the ground. But yes, no worries for him. This is a huge worry, guys. Huge worry. Everything is looking bit so damn annoying. I mean, three goals defeat, back to back defeat against Manchester City. I mean, just look at the fixtures. They got their first loss of the season against Tottenham. The first loss came against Tottenham, and that was at the EFL, not in the Premier League, but in the Premier League, Bournemouth, in the Champions League, Sporting CP. Again, in the Premier League, it was Brighton, and now it is in the Premier League, it is Tottenham. In the Champions League, they have got Feyenoord. But yes, December 1 is Liverpool and Manchester City going to come. Boo ba boo 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 ba boo 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 ba boo boo boo. What is cooking up, guys? What is cooking up? I mean, nothing is working, nothing is calculating on my head. I'm just dumbstruck. Tottenham playing so good. Look at their fixtures. Galatasaray, they got a defeat. Ipswich, they got a defeat. I mean, Postecoglou has just cracked those notes against Guardiola. Crystal Palace, they got a defeat. Brighton, they got a defeat. Just look at what Tottenham has performed. Arsenal defeat, Newcastle defeat, Bayern defeat, back to back in the friendlies. Leicester, they had a draw. Just look at what Tottenham has done, man. Postecoglou is a shit, man. He's a shit. Leicester, they got that draw. Newcastle, that was a loss. Arsenal, that was a loss. I mean, everywhere there is red. EFL getting those wins. Brentford win. Karabakh win. Manchester United, they got that win. Yes, it was Eric Ten Hag sacking moment, I guess. Europa League win. Brighton, they got a defeat. West Ham, they won. I mean, Tottenham is not a stable team. I mean, at times they get those wins, at times they get those losses. And yes, in the EFL, they got that win over City. They got that win over Aston Villa. Galatasaray, they got that loss. Ipswich, they got that loss. I mean, just look at Tottenham, man. They are so down to their own nerves. Postecoglou has just got those master plans ready against Aston Villa. Unai Emery, he has got those master plans against Manchester United. He has got those plans against Manchester City. But yes, with the likes of Ipswich, they have got those defeats. Against Brighton, they have got those defeats. Crystal Palace, they have got those defeats. I mean, what would you say about Newcastle defeat, Arsenal defeat? I mean, such an unbalanced team getting those wins, getting those upsets. It is damn annoying, man. It is damn annoying. That is nothing looking good. But yes, the point table is definitely going to worse up because still Liverpool has got Liverpool still got one more game to play. 9 wins, one loss, one draw, 28 with one more win. Bang, bang, bang. I hope no more miseries are incoming. 90 minutes are up, 4 minutes of extra time. I mean, added time, stoppage time being awarded. That is another booking for Akanji getting that yellow card. Grealish moving in. What a miss pass that is. It is Timo Werner. Hope he doesn't score. Hope Timo Werner doesn't score. Damn. That is Johnson and Timo Werner scoring that fourth goal. Timo Werner is scoring. He is on the assist. What more is just left for Manchester City to watch? It is Timo Werner speeding and he is scoring with Johnson. What more miseries are going to come? Man, just blow the whistle and end this game. Just blow the whistle, man. Mr. Brooks, the referee on pitch, please blow the whistle and just end this game. I mean, that is disheartening, that is disappointing, that is worse. I mean, what a miss pass that was from Grealish. Who he was supposed to give it? Was it Walker? Just look at it. Timo Werner overspeeding Walker. Can you believe it? I mean, just look at it. Timo Werner overspeeding Kyle Walker on this holy earth. Can you believe? I mean, my eyes, I can't even believe. Firstly, these are the four goals, and the secondly, that Timo Werner is overspeeding Kyle Walker. Man, Mr. Brooks, the referee on pitch, please blow the whistle. No more miseries. Please, please blow the whistle. No more miseries. That is the end of it. No more Please blow the whistle. Thank God the referee has blown the whistle. And it is back to back defeat against Tottenham. What more are you going to witness? What more are you going to witness? What more do you want to witness with Manchester City playing so bad? And yes, the table over here is that with those five consecutive defeats, one in the FL and three in the Premier League. I mean, five, one, two, three in the Premier League, one in the FL, one in the Champions League. Manchester City are going down, down, and down. This is bit down. I mean, just look at these stats, guys. Just look at these stats. I mean, what more? 23 shots, 5 shots on target. Do you believe your eyes? Whereas 9 shots by the Spurs, 7 on target, 5 big chances created, 4 goals, 1 big chance is missed. I mean, this would have been a 5-goal victory for the Spurs, and they scored their 4 goals. Whereas talking about City, just look at it, 23 shots on goal, 5 on target, 3 big chances, all the chances missed. I mean, the passes 520 passes, 93% accuracy, so low in terms of the number of passes, not in terms of accuracy. 19 fouls. I mean, thank God City players didn't get some kind of red card. 9 corners. Just look at it. 11 shots off target. Had Etihad, if it would have been some away game, then these stats would have been considered. But at home, if you are getting 11 shots off target from 23 shots, how are you going to score? Just 5 on target. I mean, just one hit on the woodwork. 17 shots from inside the box. Just look at this stat, guys. 17 shots being taken from inside the box, and no way it was near for anyone to score. Nothing scoring, nothing doing good. 9 interceptions. What is that? Milan and Juventus draw, and the Serie A table is, I mean, in this game, Manchester City and Tottenham, nothing more can be said. It was a disaster. Tottenham were at their best, and City getting those chances couldn't score. The lack of their defensive midfields, they were just exposed to it by the counters of Tottenham, and Tottenham played so well. Tottenham really did that job so good, especially in the first half. The likes of Madison, Kulusevski, and Son playing it so good. But the fourth goal, Timo Werner over speeding against Kyle Walker. I mean, that was no words for me to describe how could that happen. Milan and Juventus, yes, on the Serie A, that was some derby. Juventus were not having Vlahovic, but then also in the Serie A table, Inter now have clinched to the top. Napoli, Atlanta, Fiorentina, Lazio, Juventus, Milan. That is all. Galatasaray getting that win in the Turkish league. They are at the top. They are the big dogs of the Turkish league. Dinamo Zagreb drawing against Rijeka. Zagreb are at the third spot. So yes, guys, that is all. I mean, disasters incoming, disasters going on. Whatever you talk about, nothing is good. But compilation video of everything will come tomorrow morning. Do have a watch to it. But yes, we have got Barcelona facing Celta Vigo, Atlanta against Parma in the Serie A, Reims and Lyon is there, PSV Eindhoven, but not now because tomorrow we will be having the watch along of Southampton as well as Liverpool. And yes, Ruben Amorim's Manchester United facing Ipswich. Ipswich has got those. I mean, if you talk about the fixtures of Ipswich, they have got those defeat under Brentford. Leicester they had a draw, but yes, they won against Tottenham. I mean, what a difference this is happening. Ipswich winning against Tottenham and Tottenham getting those victories over Manchester United. What is this happening? And talking about the table over here, Ipswich, they are on the verge of relegation, so they have to do everything what they have. Whereas Real Madrid as well as Leganes, we will be having that watch along from 11 p.m. tomorrow. And from Tuesday, that will be the Champions League nights, which will be having the watch along. So yes, do stay tuned to it with all the videos which we are uploading. It is in a different playlist, and the watch along of all the leagues are also on a different playlist. So stay tuned to it. And yes, before ending this, do give us those likes, share, and subscribe. Till then, bye bye, keep cooling. And it was all sad for Manchester City that it is. Bye bye, guys. Good night.